Standard 6, Subject English, Lesson number 3.6, The Merchant of Venice. Before I start this lesson, dear children, I would like to give a short introduction related to this lesson. In the first part, we have studied The Merchant of Venice, written by William Shakespeare, is a commercial play. The story of the play revolves around three characters, which are Antonio, the rich merchant of Venice, his best friend Besania, who wanted to marry Portia, the beautiful and intelligent daughter of a wealthy rich man, but had no money to reach Belmont, where Portia lived. This was the short introduction related to this lesson. Now I am going to continue the second part. As you can see the sub paragraph of the lesson, here I start. Bassanio wanted to try his luck with the caskets. Now, what is meant by casket, dear children? A small decorative box, or you can say some type of jewelry box. So, here the Bassanio wanted to try his luck with the casket. To do that, he had to travel to Belmont, and to try his luck, he have to travel. The Bassanio have to travel to Belmont, where Portia lived, where the girl named Portia lived on her estate. Estate means you can say all the money and the property owned by a person at the time of his or her death. So here the Portia daddy was very rich man, and he has left lots of money and property for Portia. He needed money for that, so Bassanio needed money to go to Melmoth, and for that he was needed money for that. When Antonio came to know this, and when Bassanio best friend Antonio came to know that his best friend need for money, he wanted to help him. So Antonio wanted to help his best friend Bassanio. He told Bassanio to borrow money in his Antonio's name. They went to. So here Antonio gave an idea that you can borrow money by taking my name, and they went to. Let's move next paragraph of the lesson. Shylock the Jewish. Now, what is meant by Jewish? Jewish means relating to associate with denoting money. So here the Shylock was the Jewish moneylender. Now, what is meant by moneylender, dear children? Moneylender means a person whose business is lending money to others who pay the interest. So here the Shylock was the Jewish moneylender who gave money to the people and take the interest related to that. So the Shylock was the Jewish moneylender and asked him for the money. So Antonio and Bassanio went to Shylock to take money on interest. Shylock had a lots of money. So here the Shylock had lots of money, but he was not at all generous. Now, what is mean by generous, dear children? Generous means willing to give and share. So he was not a generous person. He don't like to give and share money to others. Money was all that he cared for. So Shylock was not care for anything. He just care for the money, and he was not noble person. He do not like to share anyone. Only the one thing he care for, that was money. He did not like Antonio because Antonio sometimes lent people money without charging any interest for it, and Shylock hate Antonio because many times Antonio helped to the poor people. He give money without charging any interest of it. Because of this, the Shylock had hated to Antonio. Let's move to the next paragraph of the lesson. So Shylock decided to take advantage of this situation. So when Antonio and Bassanio went to ask money from Shylock, so he decided to take advantage of this situation because he did not like the Antonio. The Shylock did not like Antonio, so this was the best condition that he can take the advantage of this situation. He gave them the money on a strange condition. So Shylock gave money on a very strange condition to Antonio. So if Antonio failed to return the money within 3 months, so he has put in the condition, if the Antonio failed to return the money within the 3 months, Shylock would cut off a pound of Antonio flesh. So here the Shylock has put in the condition, if Antonio failed to return his money, so Shylock would cut off a pound of Antonio flesh from his body. Antonio agreed to this. So Antonio agreed to this strange condition. He has agreed and borrowed the money for Bessanio. So here Antonio agreed to the condition and borrowed the money for his best friend Bessanio. Let's move to the next paragraph of the lesson. Bessanio went to Belmont while taking the money from his best friend Antonio. Bessanio went to Belmont where Portia was living. When he saw the cascades and when he saw the boxes of cascade, he chooses the lead one. Lead one means metal type of box. So Bessanio chooses the lead one box. That was the right casket, and he has selected the correct casket, which was the lead casket, and Bessanio won Portia's hand, and Bessanio won the task, and he won the hand of Portia by choosing it. Portia too was glad to marry Bessanio. So Portia was also very glad, very happy to marry Bessanio. Let's move to the next paragraph of the lesson. In the meanwhile, now what is mean by meanwhile? Meanwhile means something else is happening. So in the meanwhile, Shylock heard that Antonio had lost his sheep. So anyhow, Shylock heard the news that Antonio has lost his sheep. He was very happy that Antonio would not be able to pay the money. So when Shylock heard the news that Antonio has lost his sheep, now he will not able to pay the money, whatever amount Antonio has taken to help his friend. Now he will not able to return his money, Shylock money. Because of that, the Shylock was very happy. He took Antonio. So he took Antonio. Let's see to the next paragraph of the lesson. To court and demanded that he fulfill the strange and cruel condition. So the Shylock took Antonio to the court and demanded to the judge that he fulfill the strange and cruel condition. The Duke liked Antonio and was sorry for him. So the judge was very sorry for the Antonio because the condition was very cruel and strange. But what could he do? So the judge can't also do anything. Antonio had written a bond. Now, what is meant by bond, dear children? Bond means a legally binding agreement. So here, the Antonio had written a bond to Shylock. So he has signed a bond with the Shylock. According to the law, Shylock was right. So according to the law, he has written the bond with Antonio. He was correct. The Shylock was correct. Let's move to the next paragraph of the lesson. When Bassanio and Portia heard all this, and when Bassanio and Portia heard this news, they rushed back to Venice. They went back to Venice where Antonio was living. Portia told Bassanio to pay Shylock twice the amount to save Antonio. So Portia told Bassanio to pay the amount to Shylock twice to save his friend Antonio. But Shylock was adamant. Now what is mean by adamant, dear children? Adamant, which is impossible or to preserve or unwilling to change an opinion or decision. So here the Portia has given offer to Shylock to whatever amount he has given to Antonio, he can take twice that amount to save the Antonio. But the Shylock was adamant. He was not able to understand and he was stuck to his decision that he was not want any money and he want just a pound of a flesh. Now what is a pound? A unit of measuring weight of flesh which he want from the Antonio body. He demanded only a pound of Antonio flesh. So here the Shylock was not able to understand and refused the offer given by the Portia. He just refused the offer and he just demanded only a pound of flesh from the Antonio body. Dear children, hope you all understood the second part of this lesson. Thank you.